Man, it's your boy Rebuke All Devils. What a blessed morning to wake up and see the sunlight this morning, man. Rest in peace for all those who didn't. But we got some breaking news, man, coming out of CBS Philly. Another deadly police shooting prompts hours-long protest in Philadelphia. Let's see what's going down.
Protesters upset over police brutality taking to the streets in Philadelphia overnight. This coming hours after police shot and killed a man with a knife in West Philadelphia. You can see police in riot gear at 52nd and Walnut. At least one police car was torched. Several officers and protesters were injured, all in response to what happened in this video. Now, officers were responding to a call about a man with a knife near 61st and Locust yesterday afternoon. Officers opened fire when they say the man walked towards them, refusing to drop that knife. Eyewitness News reporter Howard Monroe is live at police headquarters with more on the investigation and the unrest overnight. Howard, good morning.
Good morning to you, Janelle. The man who was shot and killed by police was identified as 27-year-old Walter Wallace Jr. Police say that he was walking towards them with a knife. Now, his killing has led to a night of protests and riots in West Philadelphia. Now, last night, a group of about 300 people marched through the streets of West Philly to protest the killing of Wallace Jr. However, they turned violent. Police say 30 officers were injured. They include a 56-year-old female officer who was hit by a car at 52nd and Walnut. Police say she suffered a broken leg. Police say all the officers who were injured are in stable condition. Other than the officer with a broken leg, they have all been treated and released from the hospital. Police say that most of the officers who were injured were hit with rocks, bricks, and other projectiles. Also, at 52nd and Market, a police SUV was set on fire. Over 30 people were arrested overnight for various charges, including looting, rioting, and assaulting officers. Businesses that were looted include pharmacies, clothing stores, and a restaurant. Now, the shooting and subsequent violence are now being investigated by the police as well as the district attorney's office. Live outside of police headquarters, Howard Monroe, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Howard. Meanwhile, protesters also smashed windows at the University City Police Station. That's at 40th and Chestnut Streets last night. They also broke the glass door and spray painted the walls. Philadelphia Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw was on scene speaking with protesters last night. She later released a statement reading in part, "I recognize that the video of this incident raises many questions. Residents have my assurance that those questions will be fully addressed by the investigation." And, of course, stay with Eyewitness News and CBSPhilly.com for continuing coverage of the fatal police shooting and the unrest. Howard will have another live report coming up at 5:30.
Well, man, wow. What a sad day. What a sad way to end the night. And what a sad way to start the day, man. You know, we hope Walter Wallace Jr. is resting in peace. If he had a knife, you definitely don't charge at police officers with a knife. That's not a good idea. It makes you wonder if they could have shot him in the leg or maybe used a taser. But, you know, in that kind of situation, man, you know, it's a deadly, dangerous situation, you know, man. And we know a lot of us talk about training and things like that, you know. Training is good, you know what I mean? But real world scenarios are something entirely different. Real world scenarios are not a training event. And so, man, it's just a sad situation, man. It's been so many people that's been killed by the police this summer. It's not even funny. I've been thinking about doing a video and covering all the police shootings I've done and putting them together, man, and see, you know, what it is. But I think I'm going to wait till the end of the year before I do that video. But, hey, man, let me know what y'all think below, man. Do y'all think that the shooting was justified? Do y'all believe that the officers were involved, were in fear of their life when they were involved in this situation with a man charging them towards them with a gun? As a matter of fact, I remember I done the video earlier this year said was another case of white privilege when that officer was a European guy, and you know he was cool with him and all that, and the guy stabbed him in the neck and took off running. So you know it's not a good thing if a person with a knife is up close on you, because I got a video where a cop was stabbed in the neck. So And you can check that video out, man. I think it says, I think it was called White Privilege Gone Wrong or something like that. But anyway, man, please drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to hit on that notification bell. You know, my condolences goes out to the Wallace family. You know, may that brother rest in peace. I hope he had his life right with the Most High. And with that being said, to the next episode, Shalom.